For your TExES English Language Arts and Reading 391 Subjects exam, number one, you'll need to know about the following statement. The beginning teacher plans and implements systematic oral language instruction based on informal and formal assessment of all students, including English learners, fosters oral language development, and addresses students' individual needs, strengths, and interests in grades 4 through 6. Let's get you ready by studying now. Planning and implementing systematic oral language instruction includes 5 major sections: assessments, curriculum alignment, scope and sequence, lesson planning, and differentiation. For your exam regarding assessments, remember that the test administrators want you to differentiate instruction based on students' individual needs, strengths, and interests. Provide additional support for struggling students, and create opportunities for advanced learners. The overall lesson that the test administrators want you to know is that you will adopt materials, instructional strategies, and assessments to meet the diverse needs of all the students in your classroom. Next, we have fostering oral language development, which can be achieved using the following techniques: providing a language-rich environment, using modeling and giving feedback, building vocabulary, and setting a purpose for the learning. Now, let's examine each in detail. Creating a language-rich environment means facilitating a classroom environment that encourages oral language development. Providing opportunities for meaningful interactions, discussions, and collaboration among students. Incorporating a wide range of authentic texts, such as literature, informational texts, and multimedia resources. For your exam, be on the lookout for answers related to modeling effective oral language skills and providing explicit instruction on communication strategies, such as active listening, turn-in talking, and respectful dialogue. Offer constructive feedback to help your students refine their speaking and listening abilities. Vocabulary development, let's talk about it. We can integrate vocabulary instruction into oral language activities, which is all about this competency. Directly teach word meanings, context clues, and word learning strategies to enhance students' understanding and use of words in speaking and listening contexts. Here we have authentic purposes. Make sure to provide authentic purposes for oral language use by connecting language instruction to real-world applications. Engage students in tasks that require effective communication, such as presenting research findings, delivering speeches, or participating in debates. Semantic instruction rooted in relevant assessments is vital. For your exam, you'll need to understand the importance and techniques of both informal and formal oral language exams. Let's dive into this now. Informal assessments are typically observational, and they capture spontaneous use of language in various contexts, such as conversational exchanges and student presentations. Informal assessments often offer insights into a student's comfort level, spontaneity, and practical application of language. Now let's discuss formal assessments. These are more structured, such as standardized tests or pre-planned activities aiming to gauge specific oral language skills. Formal assessments provide measurable data and can pinpoint proficiency levels in areas like vocabulary, syntax, or phonology. Now, let's talk about addressing students' individual needs, strengths, and interests. Each student comes into the classroom with their own individual set of experiences, skills, and challenges. It is the job of the teacher to provide standards-based instruction that meets the needs of all learners. When you see a question on your exam about providing instruction for English language learners, remember that a teacher needs to modify instruction and provide additional support for our English learners. Incorporate visuals, gestures, and real-life examples to aid comprehension. Use scaffolding techniques such as graphic organizers and sentence frames to support oral language production. And remember to foster a culturally responsive classroom environment that values and respects students' linguistics and cultural backgrounds. Now let's talk about what you'll need to remember if you see a question on your exam about a student who has special needs. Make sure to modify instruction and provide accommodations based on students' individualized education plans, usually called IEPs or 504 plans. Studies show that students learn better when the student is interested in the topic and the way it's presented. To heighten student learning, incorporate students' interests and experiences into oral language instruction to increase engagement and motivation. Provide opportunities for students to explore topics of personal relevance and make connections between their own lives and the content being taught in the classroom. Feeling anxious about taking the TExES core subjects exam? Click the link in the description below to get prepared faster, smarter, better, with everything you need to pass all in one place, so you can celebrate your passing score and become a certified teacher with teacherpreps.com.